Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. Here I am back in the Iron Keep. Not Iron Keep, what the fuck am I talking about? The DLC Brume Tower. Let's go ahead and get moving. I have my dual-wielded katanas. Gonna see how this weapon holds up. This section, we're mainly gonna be getting the Scorching Iron Scepter in this episode. And I'll see how much progress I can make. Usually what we do here is just blow these guys up and hopefully the sorceress... Nah. Sometimes he walks into the fire, but not this time. Oops. Shit. Yeah, that deals a lot of damage. Holy shit. Okay. Still, we have to be careful because this uses up a lot of stamina. Like dual wielding, very powerful, but yeah, once again, stamina consumption. I don't even know why I opened this. There's no point to it really. Ouch. God, I hate this AoE. There's two of them too. This is a kind of difficult section here. Hopefully the fire is at least gonna hurt one of them. You can definitely push one of them back, this one into the fire. Fuck. Hey, I don't think I've ever actually gotten a backstab on one of these guys. Gonna pull back and heal up. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'll snipe one of them. If I could see what's going on, thank you. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be dirty and snipe them, because these two can be a problem, you know, they can lay that AoE down very quickly. Let's see how we fare against this golem here with the dual-wielded katanas. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. I mean, I knew this thing would be powerful, the dual-wielded katanas, but not this much. And I don't even have Dark Rift up to plus 10. It's only plus 8. I'm working towards getting it to plus 10. Honestly, what I really should do is move through the dragon area and get those crystal lizards. You know what? Honestly, that's what I'm probably gonna do. I'll do it off screen though, because the dragon area changed a bit. I think what they did is you basically now have to go around like the other way through the area, but it should be fine. I'll kill a couple of those crystal lizards, get some chunks. I only need 2 more, so that honestly shouldn't be too difficult to get. I have like 7 Titanite slabs, so that's ridiculous. And while I'm there, I might as well get enough chunks to upgrade my bow as well. Here the DLC, or this section of the DLC, is kind of annoying. These enemies are like, I don't know, they're weird. They explode sometimes, they have tons of shit. And then sometimes they do a fake out and don't explode. It's kind of cool because it gets you scared, you know, whether they're actually gonna trigger and explode or not. Is that? Wow. 2 hits? Shit, yeah, you gotta be careful of the... Fuck. Don't remember these guys dealing this much damage. Only thing I'm worried about is my Estus flasks. Please explode. Fuck. That would have at least taken care of him. Okay. Sometimes I should use the one-handed moveset though, because wow, it deals a lot of damage even that way. Okay, it looks like the Dark Rift breaks quicker than the Chaos Blade. Petrified Dragon Bones. I don't remember if there are actually chunks here. There probably are, but don't know off the top of my head. This is Quicksouled Rachel. She can be a pain in the ass. She has a lot of poise. The thing you can do is you can like... Oh, are you kidding me? That doesn't... How much poise does this bitch have? The tracking on NPCs is ridiculous. Like, no player in the game, if you play PvP, has this much tracking on their moves. That's what I kind of hate about them. And this much poise. Fuck. Gonna have to use my live gems because... Okay. Thank fuck for that. She decided to use the buff. Sometimes she buffs up straight away. Let's get in here. Oh, these ones always explode. And take damage. I meant to dodge away, just didn't have time. Once they're like on fire like this, they become a lot more dangerous. Gonna have to keep some repair powder around eventually. Because, well, actually, the Chaos Blade is doing fine. It's the Dark Drift that I'm worried about. I didn't know it had less durability. Here we go, last section here. Wow, I'm only 6 minutes in. The good thing, or the best thing to do here, is try to get as many of them to explode as you can. There's just less you have to deal with. Although, the amount of damage I'm dealing, it's not a big issue. Yeah, actually, this is just fine. Ouch. Keep getting hit by that move. It's because I never expect them to have this much poise. Oh, fuck the Dark Drift. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna not de-equip it, but put it away because I'm afraid that I'm accidentally gonna like press the button and break it. Watch out. Luckily the Chaos Blade can manage on its own. Even still, this is doing pretty badly on durability too. Although this was kind of a lengthy session or section of the game. We have one more enemy to deal with and that's gonna be it. If that elevator ever gets here. If you could explode, that would be pretty good. Ah, not gonna do it. Whatever. You can get into a shitty situation where you accidentally step on the button and he decides to explode. You better hope you can kill him quickly enough before he does it. Then you really are fucked. Didn't mean to parry. Yeah, you can parry with the katana. It has very few active parry frames, so it's not recommended, I think. Gonna be heading back into Brume Tower. We can now, of course, unlock all the elevators and shit. I guess what I'm gonna do is get the key and head down towards the boss. Probably won't have time to fight the boss in this episode, especially since he's pretty tough, but I'm definitely gonna be able to get there. Alright, let's rest up. We have Dark Drift charged up. And let's get this thing inserted. This is pretty cool how it activates the tower. It's like, this thing is basically a giant furnace, this entire place. Okay, might as well go that way as well. I can get the remaining, what you call it? The remaining scepters. Not scepters, smelter wedges. Or at least a small fraction of them. Plus we have another invasion to deal with. This elevator activates, doesn't it? There it is. I was worried for a second. I am going the right way, aren't I? Yeah, I think this is it. Might as well do this just so that I can essentially just break any of the Nadalia statues when I see one. I don't have to like worry about conserving my smelter wedges or anything. Please blow that guy up. Thank you. And that's all I wanted. Makes my life easier. I didn't figure out for a long time that you can move these statues here. Has like really weird eyes. Has like really cartoony eyes from certain angles. Whatever. There's a lot of enemies to deal with here. This really is just random whether the fire is going to be going when you get to these barrel guys or not. Or whether it's actually going to hit anyone. Okay, let's hope. Yeah, that was surprisingly easy. That dealt a lot of them. Holy shit. Was there always this many of them here? Fuck. Okay, one down. Two down. Oh, fuck. Get down. I was worried the fall was gonna kill me. Thank you. I'm dealing... Oh, thanks, a chunk. Now, drop another one, please. And I would be... Actually, can I buy one from... What's her name? Chloanne? No, I think you need to... It's weird. I don't know what triggers her to sell Titanite chunks. I'm gonna check once I get back to Majula because I definitely can afford one. It's only like, I think like 6,000 souls she sells them for. Fuck. Of course it leaves just as I'm about to get on it. Might as well also get the item that's down here. There's a secret door that I couldn't get into. This is a weird item, I'll tell you. I'll explain once I get it. By the way, these pots contain water, if you didn't know. This is the hollow skin. These pots actually reduce fire damage. So you can like more safely walk through those flame spewing like heads and everything. So the hollow skin. Again, like I said, this is a really, really weird item. Basically what it does is essentially gives you infinite curse resistance. And the reason that's really weird, I mean, I get why they did it because there are sections in this DLC where there are like permanent curse auras activated. They're really annoying to get through. But the weird thing is that the entire final boss of the game, well, technically she's not the final boss anymore, but the original final boss of the game, Nishandra, oh yeah, this is locked. Her whole thing is that she curses you. Like her whole gameplay mechanic is that she lays down these curse orbs. Now if you wear the hollow skin and go into that boss fight wasn't very challenging before, but it becomes even easier. And that's like something really weird and something that Dark Souls 2 actually does quite a bit. Where they like put something in the game that completely changes something else in the vanilla game. And it's like, what's the point of adding an item that completely negates an entire mechanic, like core mechanic of the final boss? So I don't know. Oh, another chunk, nice. Do I have enough chunks now? Fuck, that's really good actually. Gotta be careful of these guys. This one has the mace that bleeds. And it bleeds quick, this thing. It only takes like 1 or 2 hits. Although you're likely to be dead by then. Ouch. Didn't think it would deal that much damage. Oh well. 1 death is expected per episode, I think. Oh yeah, I also need to do this. Kill Lissy of Lindelt. Well, fuck it. I died. And I didn't even get the key. I did get the chunk though, so that's good. So yeah, the hollow skin is kind of a weird item. It would be different if it just like increased your curse resistance a ton. But no, it just like completely negates any curse damage. Well, whatever, enough about the stupid hollow skin. It doesn't even matter now because Nashandra is not the final boss anymore technically. See, this is the problem with dual wielding. Such a stamina hog. Like the Chaos Blade almost deals enough damage on its own. Which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it. How much damage this thing deals. Ouch. Yeah, that has a huge hitbox, that weapon. Okay, finally. And this is the key, I think. Yeah, the tower key. There are other things down there. I think there might be another chunk or something. Doesn't matter too much. All that matters is that we got the key. And with this key, we can move on. This is where you get to the boss, don't you? Oh no, this leads to the optional area. Fuck. I always get confused. Well, whatever. Might as well hit this bonfire. No, you don't need the key to get to... Yeah, I remember now. Well, that's my fault, I guess. I completely screwed up. Oh, wait, does it? No, this takes you down to the optional area. I remember now. Oh well. Sometimes I tend to get these two places confused. The Iron Passage. Don't even want to touch this place. This place is ridiculous. It's a difficult area. And it has an incredibly annoying boss. This is the one that has the magic smelter demon. Basically, they copied the smelter demon. They made him blue. They gave him more tracking, more HP, more damage, and a bigger hitbox. And they're like, you know what? Boss complete. Let's just put him in. But I've talked about this before. How I don't like the optional bosses. Except Sir Alon, but... Well, I guess technically... Sir Alon counts as optional, but... Not really. Oh, there it is. Actually, it might not be too bad that I rested up because it refilled my durability for the weapons. This chest contains the strength ring. All it does is increase your strength by 5 points. Kind of a waste of a ring slot, if you ask me. There are ones that do the same thing for faith and int. Those are a little bit more worth it, I think. Just a little bit. And bam. Can almost one-shot them. Yeah, I can one-shot them if I get a counter. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. I almost got killed there. This is going in for the third hit as well. Okay, watch out. What the fuck? That's an extended hitbox, isn't it? Or lingering hitbox or whatever. Nice, you get a free +6 partisan. I guess that's kind of okay. You can just snipe this guy. But it's gonna take fucking forever to do. So I'll just go down here and kill him. You actually gotta be careful of that lava day spell, because it can interrupt your attacks if you're not careful. And it actually can cause you to get hit by the actual weapon. So we'd rather not have that happen, if we can avoid it. I just tend to sprint through here. There's an Adalia statue somewhere. I think one of the ones down below that casts the Iron Flesh aura on these guys. Just don't want to deal with that. There's a treasure chest back there, but it's nothing major. It's nothing major that I want. I ran out of stamina because I was hit by the Great Arrow. Luckily, these things have terrible aim, apparently. Anyways, here we are, the bottom of Brume Tower. There are a lot of these iron golems around, but if you edge right along here, the wall, I think it works with the inner wall as well. You can go ahead and destroy them, or destroy the statues safely. You really want to do this because, do you see this aura they project? Well, essentially what this is it's a warmth aura. So what that means is that if the boss steps into it, he gets healed. And this pretty much makes the boss fight impossible. I know some people probably can do like challenges where they kill this boss with all 4 of the statues activated. But let them struggle if they want. I mean, I find it really difficult, even with one of these healing things, because the boss jumps around so much that he just gets into these auras anyways, and they heal him pretty quickly. Combine that with the fact that this boss has a huge HP pool, it becomes incredibly annoying. Anyways, one more to deal with. And then I'm gonna go ahead and rest, and we'll call it an episode, I think. I have 42,000 souls, so we're probably gonna start back in Majula in the next episode. I'll upgrade my Dark Drift to +10. That's about all I really need to do, but there was something else on my mind, wasn't there? Oh yeah, my bow and arrow. Well, you know what? I don't really care. It deals enough damage as it is. Luckily, they were kind enough to put a bonfire right here. So, as I go ahead and wrap up this episode, I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Scholar of the First Sin. And I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.